What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're spilling some serious tea on Netflix's most watched movies ever. We're talking streaming royalty, Hollywood legends, and a brand new champion that's shaken up the entire leaderboard. That's right. A K-pop group fighting mythical monsters just dethroned the biggest blockbusters on the planet. K-pop Demon Hunters is now Netflix's most watched movie of all time. We're breaking down the new number one, the top 5, and what makes these movies so addictive. Grab your snacks. Let's dive into the wild world of Netflix's biggest hits. Let's get into it. Meet the new queen of Netflix, K-pop Demon Hunters, a film that's not just breaking records, but absolutely shattering them, with a jaw-dropping 236 million views and counting. That's more than the entire population of Brazil. Just imagine, more people have watched this movie than live in one of the world's largest countries. Let that sink in for a second. The story follows the Starlight Sirens, a dazzling K-pop girl group who light up the stage by day and transform into fierce demon hunters by night, balancing fame, friendship, and danger. Picture this, it's like Charlie's Angels colliding with Supernatural, but with a killer K-pop soundtrack that'll have you dancing in your seat. The action is as sharp as their dance moves. One moment, they're dazzling fans on stage. The next, they're leaping into battle against monsters in the neon-lit streets of Seoul. And the cast? Real K-pop idols, not just acting, but living the roles, bringing a level of authenticity, energy, and charisma that you can't fake. The choreography is electric, the fight scenes are wild, and the glitter, it's everywhere. Every frame is a visual feast, and every moment feels epic. What set this movie apart? Before it even hit streaming, it had a limited theatrical release, pulling in $20 million at the box office and building massive hype with sold-out screenings and red carpet buzz. By the time it landed on Netflix, anticipation was sky high. Everyone wanted to be part of the phenomenon, and the world was ready to watch. The production value is next level. Top-tier CGI monsters, stunning costumes that blend tradition and futurism, and a soundtrack you'll want to stream on repeat. Social media went wild. TikTok dances, fan theories, debates over the coolest weapons, and endless memes. The internet couldn't get enough. Netflix didn't just drop a movie, they launched a global event, lighting up screens and conversations in every corner of the world. K-pop Demon Hunters proved that a non-English film with a bold, fresh concept can outshine even Hollywood's biggest blockbusters and bring new voices to the forefront. It's a win for creativity, global storytelling, and for anyone who's ever thought, this pop song could use more swords and supernatural showdowns. The bar for streaming movies is set higher than ever, and critics are raving about the film's originality and energy. This is a new era for Netflix, one with a killer beat, bold visuals, and stories that cross borders and genres. The fan base? Already an army, but the movie's so fun and accessible, it pulled in everyone else, too. Fans, families, and even people new to K-pop. You don't need to be a K-pop fan to love a great fight scene, a wild adventure, or a story about friendship, loyalty, and sacrifice. The marketing was viral, the excitement was real, and the result? Streaming history was made, with fans sharing, posting, and celebrating everywhere. K-pop Demon Hunters isn't just a movie. It's a movement, a celebration of pop culture, and a new standard for what's possible on streaming. Netflix has never seen anything like it, and the industry is taking notice. The world is watching, the queens are here to stay, and this is just the beginning of a new global era in entertainment. To claim the crown, K-pop Demon Hunters had to dethrone a giant, Red Notice, a film that dominated the streaming world and set a record that seemed untouchable. Red Notice reigned supreme with a staggering 230.9 million views, powered by the ultimate trio, Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot, each a box office powerhouse in their own right. The plot? An FBI agent and a notorious art thief are forced to team up to catch an even bigger criminal. Explosions, high-stakes heists, and globe-trotting adventures kept viewers glued to their screens. It was pure popcorn entertainment, slick, fast, and never too serious. The kind of movie you could watch with friends or family and just have a blast. The chemistry between the leads was electric, and the banter was half the fun. Their comedic timing and playful rivalry made every scene pop. Netflix's marketing was relentless, with billboards, trailers, and social media campaigns everywhere. The film quickly became the benchmark for streaming blockbusters. Exotic locations, luxury, and witty one-liners made it irresistible. It was a globe-spanning adventure that felt like a vacation from your couch. For a while, every new Netflix movie was compared to Red Notice, as if it had set a new gold standard for what a streaming hit should be. But K-pop Demon Hunters proved that star power isn't everything. A fresh idea with a passionate fan base can rewrite the rules and shake up the industry. Red Notice is still a titan, but now it's looking up at a new champion, one that captured hearts in a completely different way. The formula worked, until something truly original came along and changed the conversation. Red Notice will always be a streaming legend, but the game has changed. Audiences are craving new stories and fresh perspectives. It's a reminder, even the biggest stars can be outshined by a cultural movement, especially when fans rally behind something they truly believe in. The baton has been passed, and Netflix's top spot has a new face. The streaming landscape is more unpredictable and exciting than ever. Red Notice set the standard, but K-pop Demon Hunters set a new one, proving that innovation and fandom can topple even the mightiest. The streaming world is evolving, and audiences are ready for something different. Stories that surprise, challenge, and unite us. Sometimes lightning strikes where you least expect it, and a new phenomenon is born overnight. Red Notice is still a must-watch, but the throne now belongs to the queens. K-pop Demon Hunters has changed the game for good. The era of engineered blockbusters isn't over, but it's got serious competition, and the race for the top is more thrilling than ever. Welcome to the new Netflix order, where anything can happen and anyone can rise to the top. In third place, suspense takes center stage with Carry On. Taron Egerton stars as a TSA agent forced into an impossible choice on Christmas Eve: let a dangerous package through security or risk innocent lives. The entire film unfolds in a single airport, turning a familiar setting into a pressure cooker of anxiety. No superpowers, no globetrotting, just pure, relentless tension. Egerton's performance is gripping. You feel every ounce of his panic and resolve. The villain is chillingly calm, always one step ahead, making the cat-and-mouse game utterly riveting. Carry On proves you don't need explosions to keep viewers glued to the screen, just smart writing and real stakes. The film's claustrophobic setting and real-time pacing make every moment count. Audiences loved the puzzle, the suspense, and the sense that this could happen to anyone. Word of mouth turned it into a sleeper hit. In a world of superheroes, Carry On stands out as a lean, mean thriller. It's a reminder that sometimes the most compelling stories are the ones that feel closest to home. Egerton carries the film, and the result is a masterclass in suspense. No flashy effects, just pure edge-of-your-seat storytelling. Carry On earned its spot with quality, not just hype. It's a top-tier Netflix hit for anyone who loves a good nerve-wracking ride. Sometimes the smallest stories make the biggest impact. Number 4 is Don't Look Up, a comedy that made us laugh, think, and panic all at once. It's not just a movie. It's an experience that left audiences buzzing, sparking conversations long after the credits rolled. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence play astronomers who discover a planet-killing comet hurtling toward Earth. Their desperate attempts to warn the world are met with indifference, denial, and outright mockery, as society seems more interested in celebrity gossip than impending doom. The cast is stacked: Meryl Streep as a self-absorbed president, Jonah Hill as her hilariously clueless son, Cate Blanchett, Timothée Chalamet, Ariana Grande. The list goes on. Each actor brings their own comedic flair, making every scene pop with energy. It's a razor-sharp satire that skewers politics, media, and our obsession with distractions. The film holds up a mirror to our world, exposing how easily we ignore what truly matters. The film's absurdity is painfully real, using comedy to highlight our inability to face real crises. It's both hilarious and unsettling, making you laugh even as you squirm in your seat. Director Adam McKay masterfully blends humor and drama, creating a roller coaster of emotions. One moment you're laughing at the ridiculousness, the next you're hit with the sobering reality beneath the jokes. Don't Look Up sparked debates everywhere. Some called it brilliant, others thought it was too on the nose, but everyone had an opinion. It became a lightning rod for discussion about the state of the world. DiCaprio's performance as the desperate scientist is the emotional core, grounding the film's wild satire with genuine urgency. His passionate speeches and frantic energy make the film's message impossible to ignore. It became a cultural event, dominating social media, trending hashtags, and think pieces. Everyone seemed to be talking about it, whether they loved it or hated it. Don't Look Up proved that movies with a message can be massive hits. It shot to the top of Netflix's charts, breaking records and drawing in viewers from around the world. Audiences wanted more than escapism. They wanted to be challenged and engaged. The film invited viewers to question, debate, and reflect on their own reactions to crisis. The film's success was driven by star power, sharp relevance, and relentless conversation. It became a must-watch, not just for entertainment, but for its cultural significance. You had to watch it just to join the debate. It was the movie everyone was talking about, dissecting and sharing online. It's a bold, ambitious film that forced its way into the cultural conversation, refusing to be ignored or forgotten. Whether you loved it or hated it, you couldn't ignore it. The film demanded a reaction, and it got one from everyone. Don't Look Up is proof that comedy can be a Trojan horse for serious ideas, sneaking urgent messages into our living rooms under the guise of laughter. It's one of Netflix's most watched because it demanded to be seen, discussed, and remembered. Sometimes the funniest movies are also the most urgent, using laughter to open our eyes to uncomfortable truths. Don't Look Up is unforgettable, a film that made us laugh, think, and maybe even look up. Rounding out the top 5 is The Adam Project, proof that the world can't get enough of Ryan Reynolds. He stars as a time-traveling pilot who teams up with his 12-year-old self to save the future. The dynamic between Reynolds and newcomer Walker Scobell is the heart of the film, funny, touching, and full of heart. It's a throwback to classic adventure movies, blending sci-fi action with real emotional depth. The action is thrilling, but the story is about family, loss, and second chances. Mark Ruffalo and Jennifer Garner add warmth as Adam's parents, and Zoe Saldana brings the action. The Adam Project is a true family blockbuster. Kids love the adventure, adults connect with the nostalgia and emotion. Reynolds' signature humor keeps things light, but the film's message hits home. In a world that can feel dark, The Adam Project is a reminder that hope and heart still matter. Its success shows audiences crave stories that are both exciting and sincere. With 2 films in the top 5, Reynolds is Netflix royalty. The Adam Project is a feel-good, futuristic adventure with a big heart. It's proof that sometimes the best special effect is a story that makes you feel. The film's blend of action, humor, and emotion is a winning formula. It's a nostalgic trip and a new classic all at once. The Adam Project is a modern blockbuster done right. Sometimes, saving the world starts with saving yourself. And that's the updated top 5 most watched Netflix movies. K-pop Demon Hunters now rules the throne. From heists to thrillers, comedies to heartfelt adventures, Netflix's biggest hits are more diverse than ever. It's wild how a new contender can rewrite the record books overnight. What's your favorite Netflix movie? Drop your picks in the comments. I want to know. If you enjoyed this countdown, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more movie magic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep streaming and keep dreaming.